From Glenn to M, it's always refreshing to watch Pierre Poilievre answer questions. No deflection, no word salads, just the facts and numbers. Let's hear this.
My question is regarding the housing problem. CHMC has said that Canada needs 5.8 million houses to restore the housing affordability. Liberals say that they have that already in the budget to be focused on the housing and the fairness for the Canadians, which you disagree. Why do you disagree, and what's your plan?
Okay, I don't disagree. The math disagrees. They've promised they're going to build, so they promised they're going to double home building. Their own housing agency said since they made that promise, home building has gone down, and that it will go down next year and the year after that. Look at my exchange with Trudeau in the House of Commons last week. To get to 3.9 million, forget 5.9 million, to get to 3.9 million new homes by the scheduled deadline of 2031 that Trudeau promised, he needs to build 550,000 homes a year. I asked him 6 times in the House of Commons, are we going to build 550,000 homes this year? He wouldn't answer.
Now, I believe that's because Trudeau has absolutely no idea what he's doing and is hoping that nothing more than endless platitudes will somehow miraculously carry him through the next election.
Well, the truth is he's on track right now to building about 200,000 homes, not even half of what he's promised. It's not a matter of me disagreeing. It's a mathematical fact. He's not delivering. It's a mathematical fact that 9 years ago when I was housing minister, the average rent for a one-bedroom was $973. Now it's $2,000, right? These are the facts. Has he spent a lot of money on housing programs? Yes. He spent $89 billion on housing affordability, and the result is that housing costs have doubled. The problem is he's putting the money into bureaucracy. Government bureaucrats don't build homes. Private sector builders do. Government bureaucrats are in the way.
Here's an interesting tidbit. Federal government has increased the number of public service employees by more than 40%. Over the last 8 years, the Trudeau government has expanded the size of the federal public service to ensure it plays a more active role in the Canadian economy. Yeah, that didn't work out so well.
So we need to get the government bureaucracy out of the way and deliver fast, affordable permits to build the homes. 1/3 of the cost of every newly built home in Ontario is government permits and taxes. 1/3. That's more than we spend on the labor to build the home. So we're spending more on the bureaucrats who don't build anything than we do on the carpenters, framers, plumbers, and electricians who build. Isn't that insane? It doesn't make sense. We need to cut the bureaucracy, and that's why my common sense plan will require cities free up land, speed up permits, cut development charges and fees as a condition of getting federal funds. If they don't hit my targets, they won't get their money, and there'll be less of those bureaucrats in those corner offices. So if they beat the target, they'll get more money. We're going to pay our municipalities the way we pay realtors and builders for the number of homes.
So if Trudeau is still the leader during the next election, he is going to get slaughtered in the debates with this guy. What does Poilievre have? He has a grasp and the ability to articulate his ideas clearly, right? And he has a grasp of the issues. He understands the details. He can pull out the details at will. He understands these issues in a multidimensional way, and he can express it. He knows what he's talking about. That's the point. If it's Trudeau's platitudes and Trudeau's fear-mongering against this, Trudeau is going to get slaughtered. He's not going to go up in the polls. He's going to go even further down. You know, he can't compete against this because we are now in serious times. Platitudes don't work when the shit hits the fan, and the shit has hit the fan in Canada. Anyway, that's all I'm going to say about that. Please like, share, and subscribe. Sharing really helps me out. I thank you for that. I will see you next time.